So what I'm going to do here is to introduce or to write my meta groups. Now CH, I'm going to be using the font size Arial Black. Just now I'll have to duplicate them. Control C, Control V. Yeah, let me just arrange them, position them just the way I want them to appear for the structure I need to represent. Let's see this one over here, and then that one. Now you see I'm already positioning every substituent. Yes, should be a carbon, so just have to adjust that. And when you're adjusting it, PowerPoint gives you the grid line. You can see each time I'm trying to arrange, some lines just showed up so that I align perfectly the individual atoms for the structure. So it's a good fit. So let's see where to put this one. Yeah, I could have another one here just below that carbon. So I'm probably going to have a 2 dimethyl 3 trimethyl, I mean 2 3 trimethyl. So let's see, we can put an oxygen here. Let me see. So basically you just need to position the letters, or atoms in this case. So I want to put oxygen here, and usually carbon to oxygen bond, depending on the structure I'm trying to represent, but I'm going to put a carbonyl group here. So I just want to duplicate some stuff. Probably, let's see. Okay, we will just forget about the carbonyl group and do something else. Yeah, see, I just aligned the hydrogen atom correctly. Then let's see if we could just make them align, at least make it more presentable, you know what I mean. So I'm going to insert the bond, which is a line. So I'm just going to increase the thickness. I'm going to increase it from here. I'm going to use 4 points are good. So see the way I'm aligning every individual element. Then push that upwards a bit. You can see we just formed the bond. So right again, just below it, I'm going to push the metal downward a bit. You could just use the arrow button to do the pushing. When you click on any element, you use the arrow button on your keyboard to push it, just to align it where you want it to be. So hydrogen is going to be pushed up. Yeah, so we're getting it. So let's insert another bond, this time a horizontal one. Let me still insert a longer one here. Thickness again, you can use 2.5 points or use 4. Yeah, so I'm going to align it to the methyl group just down below. Then I'm going to draw the methyl group down. It's quite easy drawing these structures, using PowerPoint, because you're at liberty to produce any kind of structure you want. Any structure you want in chemistry can be done with PowerPoint, and it's very much convenient. All you need is just a little patience, and you do the whole thing manually by yourself. So I have a carbon to carbon bond here. I'm adjusting it using the arrow button, so I need to be sure that it's well placed. So let me push this metal to the left. Then I position it again. Yeah, just like that, you see. But then this should be H3C. Yeah, so it should be H3C. Yeah, because it has to coordinate with the carbon. So I think I'm going to adjust be sure that the bonds are well straight up. So I need to adjust the oxygen to the right to fit in with the new bond. Okay, so hydrogen, the same thing. I'm just using the arrow button on my keyboard to adjust perfectly. You understand? So we have this one now. So basically I'm having an OH there. Basically I'm going to need non-bonding electrons, so I would represent the non-bonding electrons now with two dots to stand for the non-bonding electron. Then I'm going to increase the font size of the two dots just to make it more visible. Let me see what font size could you see what I mean, but there's quite a space between the two dots, so just bring it together and position it. See, and then just duplicated that to add the other one, since oxygen has to be surrounded by 6 electrons. I need to perfectly fit them. That's the essence of all this. Everything has to be perfectly fitted in. So you see, this is very good. Yeah, this is close to perfection. So I just highlighted everything to group them so that they don't, get scattered. So they've been grouped. You see, I can move them around. I can copy. I can screenshot directly from my phone, from the laptop screen, and then paste it to wherever I want. See. Let's see. 3 diameter button now. Yeah, sure. So yet again, we are going to show what happens when this compound is treated with an acid. So let's do more of the structure. So you see, I'm only screenshotting this. Screen snipe. It's available in every system. Just search through your window drop down, then search for screen snipe, then you can use that feature to capture whatever image you need. See, I've just transferred this to MS Word, and as you can see, the originality there. One could think maybe a software, ready-made software, but this is manually this was manually done using just PowerPoint. You get it? Yeah.